Hello and welcome to Trails to Azure Part 69. It is finally time to properly visit Crossbell, and that means it's time to just talk to a bunch of people. Instead of focusing on, I don't know, trying to solve the issues, it's just time to talk to people for as much as I can. Rixia, I was wondering where you went. Oh, Lloyd. Lloyd. I was just taking a moment to center my key before the operation. There's a strong chance we'll meet Bloody Shirley inside Orca's tower after all. Yeah, same goes for Uncle and the others. They're gonna be a real pain in the ass. Yes, but be that as it may, I refuse to let myself fall to them. There's a bunch of people here I'm going to talk to. If they let me talk to people in the city, I'm going to talk to them. It's going to be a lot of talking, if possible. We had to turn to less than scrupulous means to get our hands on these weapons. Is it Ashley? It's a bad look for us officers of the law to use the black market. But beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. As long as I get the job done against those magical constructs, I won't complain. So, didn't get the chance to say this earlier, but it's a relief to see you kids are all alive and well. You as well, Chief. We were worried about you. You and everyone else here have been hard at work underneath the city the whole time, right? This whole time. Yeah. All of us set up base here a while ago and began looking for a way out of this mess. We don't have the luxury of sitting on our asses anymore, now that things are hitting the fan, though. Botching this operation isn't an option, either. There's no room for error if you plan on bringing Kia back. We know. You can count on us, Chief. Raymond. Alrighty. I should do another weapons check before the operation's underway. By the way, I heard you saw Inspector Donovan over at the hospital. How's he doing? Is he holding up okay? He's well. His wife is helping nurse him back to health, and they said he should make a full recovery. Ah, man. Am I relieved to hear that. With the inspector out of commission, the rest of us are going to have to work extra hard to pull things together. Okay, I think it's basically just a bunch of people in this main room, and then that's everyone. Once we hack into the tower, we can stop them from jamming our communications. And that ship you were riding in, the Merkaba, correct? We may be able to contact them as well. I see. If you manage to do so, we could also petition Jonah for his aid again. Good thinking, T.O. Jonah would be a tremendous asset to us right now. That's one more reason to make sure we hack into that tower. I was still working at the IBC's tech department until the declaration of invalidity. After that, I hightailed it out of there. My pal David said he still wanted to believe in Lady Maribel though, so he chose to remain at the tower. Things being the way they are, I can't stop worrying about him. We're going to need something a little tougher than a patrol car if we hope to burst through that defensive line of magical constructs. As far as horsepower and top speed go, your team's car is our best bet to get the job done, Lloyd. Right. We'll make sure nothing stops us from recovering it. You make sure to watch out for yourself, Kate. I will, and good luck. Okay, the arrow's not quite right. The text box is a little off. If I talk from further away, does it look better? Yeah, it just kind of doesn't work if you're too close. It looks better here, but if you're right in her face, it doesn't really aim properly. After the declaration of invalidity, more officers down at headquarters are willing to lend us their support. Franz has been acting as our go-between with them. Franz is? Really? That's right. He's one of many officers fighting their hardest for what they think is right. Who's Franz again? You kids should be doing the same. We are going to have to keep the safety of the citizens our highest priority when we break into the tower. I can't fight alongside the rest of you, so I'm going to do my part to make sure everyone in the range of the operation is evacuated safely. Thank you, Rebecca. That role is just as crucial as any other. That's right. We'll do everything we can to reduce collateral damage, but be careful all the same. The one silver lining to this situation's that there's no sign of those magical constructs breaking in yet. That said, I wouldn't rule out the possibility this drags on much longer. Fingers crossed we're able to break this deadlock before it gets to that. I'm going over the plans for the operation one more time for good measure. I trust you study them thoroughly yourself, right, Bannings? Of course, Detective. Good. The outcome of this operation rests on your shoulders. Make sure you're fully prepared. Negligence is never an accident, but a choice. To think the president secretly had those magical night things in his back pocket. It's madness. They're a real threat, but I think we'll manage somehow. Business suit. I will be accompanying you on your mission to take back Orcus Tower. You should also use this opportunity to make sure you're fully prepared. Good advice. It'll be reassuring to have you with us, Detective Dudley. Don't make too much of it. I simply can't entrust the President's arrest to the SSS alone. If we're on the same page, then let's not waste any time and get going. Okay, I'll save before I walk out. I'm on tenterhooks over here. I sure hope this operation works out. Okay. I only have 4 save files before I'm gonna have to start overwriting, like, initial ones. Because I spammed so many different save files so they went. Ooh, I can heal. It's just up and out. Yeah, I'm gonna see how many people I can talk to. I don't like how the fog looks when I moved back and forth. But it is fine. It's Guillaume. This is what I mean. I'm able to go into these buildings, which means there's gonna be a lot of talking. It's you guys! Haha, you're safe! You managed to rendezvous with Dudley and the others yet? We did, luckily enough. Thanks again for sprucing Berserker up for me, old man. This thing seriously saved my ass while I was out of the city. Haha, good to hear. Still, better make sure you keep its weak points in check. If that monster of a rifle ever breaks, I can't guarantee I'll ever be able to fix it in 2 shakes. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Long as you know what you're dealing with, that's good enough for me. We don't know what kind of tricks the president has hiding up his sleeves. You folks are going to want to keep your weapons properly maintained. Of course, we'll come to you if we need help. Okay. Not evasion, don't need it. I assume that's an upgrade. Wait, it might not be. Because my current highest one is the one that I have equipped. I mean, it's better strength by a reasonable bit. I mean, should I? I mean, it's not even that much better. Dark Impulse, Arts plus 10, range plus 2, 450. You know, it's worse. The range is actually good, but it's worse. Devil Smasher, 560. I'm not using him anyway, I'm not going to care. 520, 520. That's actually pretty funny. It's easy to remember. 520, 520. Actually, this has better evasion. And I'm not using him to punch stuff, so I'm not upgrading that. 520, 315. 520, 315. I think it was crit instead of accuracy, and I have 140 accuracy. I think I can lose the accuracy. Losing a bit of range is not ideal, but having better strength is worth it. I think that is overall an upgrade for her. Because she has more accuracy than she needs. And critical is more valuable than a tiny bit more accuracy. I lose 2 range, but she has plenty. Now she has almost 1500 strength. How are the boots? Rigid Gear and Space Sepith. Argam Stars, Mirage Sepith. Ooh, no, that's accuracy. I would only need one of those. 280, 4, 5, 10. 280, 4, 5, 10. 280, 4, and 5 and 10 is better. 280, 4, 5. Hyper Spikes might be better. I wasn't paying too much attention, but I think Hyper Spikes, they might not be better, but they're not worse. They are worse, but they're not distinctly worse. So easiest way, I'm going to equip these on her for sure, but let's just check here. ADF, same evasion, better speed. Worse ADF, way better defense though. I'm definitely going to give them to her. I don't have another pair of rigid gears. I don't have any divine cloth, so I can't make those. Phantom dress, principal suit. If I had divine cloth, I would look into this more. I think for now, I think this will be more important because her being harder to kill is more valuable than him being harder to kill. Because if she's alive, she can cast Celestial. If she casts Celestial, everyone's full HP. And her S craft is really good. Because it guards people. Ooh. Oh yeah, of course Abbas isn't here. Well, well. Looks like we have some special customers in today. Yeah, clone. Actually, it's pretty funny that there's, like, clone, clone, unique, unique. You! Wazi? And the rest of the SSS too. I expected to find the Testaments here. But not the Saber Vipers too. So this is where you've all been. Yeah, we've been hashing out what to do about the situation in the city. But forget that. The hell's up with that janky-ass outfit, Wazi? And what about Abbas? Is he with you too? Yeesh, settle down. One question at a time, boys. Cut him some slack. Your sudden comebacks are really throwing these guys for a loop. They are right to be confused. Perhaps we should clarify the circumstances for them. True. We're going to be here all day if I have to explain the parts about the church and the Gralsritter. I promise I'll give you guys the full story later. Does that work for now? Sure. We still need to figure out what's going on outside, though. Heh. At the very least, you all seem to have done a good job holding down the fort for Abbas and me. Of course we have. Abbas promised you guys would come home to us before he left. We couldn't just turn our backs on the neighborhood in the meantime. Don't think us Saber Vipers were doing any of this for you, though, Wazi. No matter what's happened so far, we want Wald to have a place to come back to when it's all over. No. He's going to prison. Like, if he doesn't go to prison, I don't know what the justice system is doing. Yeah, the downtown district is our home just as much as it is yours. Though, Jed and them aren't really on board with that yet. That so? Well, thanks for pitching in anyway. Hehe, you're really coming into your own, Dino. I don't know what you're talking about. Haha, nothing to be ashamed of, little dude. At any rate, I haven't seen a single trace of the President's monsters in the downtown district. I think it would be okay for us to let the Testaments and the Saber Vipers handle things around here. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's wrap things up here then. We should be going. Keep watching over Trinity in the neighborhood a little longer for me, alright? You can count on us. Be careful, Wazzy. I still don't know what the hell's going on. Go crazy out there. I think them losing Wald would actually be good for them. They might become less aggressive. She's definitely... Oh, will she do the usual complaint? It's a classic. I kind of wish she had a different line, but... Well, well. If it ain't the SSS. It's been a hot minute. I'm surprised you're all still in one piece. You look like you're doing well, Ashley. Or rather, you don't seem the least bit fazed by what's happening outside. I had my suspicion that something like this might happen. For the record, I've been giving Dudley and the others a hand with their little underground resistance club. That's certainly news to us. No, it isn't. Where else would they be getting their weapons from the black market, if not from the black market? We weren't aware there was civilian cooperation involved. Not that you're any stranger to working with underground organizations, are you, Ashley? You can say that again. Long as I can turn a profit, I'm not complaining. We were actually in the middle of some emergency prep in case it really hits the fan soon. I pulled some real top shelf stuff out of the warehouse for this. If you need anything, just ask Jingo. Please. Please have new stuff I can buy that's interesting. Still evergreen. Yes, the emerald is the rare fish that you can only get one of. The rest are not really... Actually, getting a passionate rouge for Noelle might not be bad. Apologies. But I don't know if it's really necessary. Deep Ochre is kind of weird. Because, like, evasion stacking is generally going to be better, I think, than defense or ADF stacking. Well, ADF stacking blocks arts, and this doesn't block arts, so that's one benefit. But, like, 40% evasion, you could sort of equate it to a 40% damage reduction. I don't think 200 defense or 200 ADF would equate to anywhere near 40% at this stage in the game where you'd be able to get it. Does she sell the one that blocks everything? No, she doesn't. Quartz? I could actually get another Ingenuity, except I don't have the catfish. I already have this. Shackle? Yeah, I don't think I need any of these. Oh, I think I was considering Shroud, because Shroud seems useful because those elemental values are excellent. 4 Mirage and 3 of everything would be good on... I mean, it would be better than this. It would be worse than Mind, but, like, that's for other reasons. Like, it would be slightly worse than, like, some of these. But it would be really good. I think I might grab one just because I can. And maybe swap out, like, EP3 or something. Might give me more coverage. But other... Ooh, Divine Cloth for U material. You know what that means? Time to grind for Divine Cloth. That's not actually what it means. I'm gonna buy one, though. Wait, if I just grind for U material, which, if there wasn't a 99 cap, I would probably have over 200, because I killed a ton of Rainbow Palms. You want to talk to her? Oh, hey, if it isn't my best customers, no. It's pretty sketch out there, you know. You should buy some protection. I think we have some grenades downstairs. That'd blow those armored chumps up quick. I wouldn't exactly call grenades my go-to for self-defense. That makes me think of the... I think it qualifies as a copy pasta about... like... it's like musket for self-defense. Then I don't know if it's a flintlock pistol. And then a cannon. And a bayonet. A fun line. I could not quote it word for word, but... it's funny. It's like own a musket for self-defense. Shoot it when the 3 ruffians hits the neighbor's dog because it's smooth bore, all that stuff. I could buy 2. I couldn't buy 2. I could get a mine 3. I could get another mine 3 and exchange another shroud. I could unequip a mine 3. But I might do... because he doesn't really benefit... I mean, he does benefit from the EP, but not as much as he could. This gives a lot more options, I think. Potentially. Yggdrasil. Saint. Some of these I think I wouldn't have had before. Aqua Mirage is actually kind of nice to have. And I'm pretty sure... yeah, I only have Aqua Mirage because this is giving me 3 of those. So I have 5 plus 3 to 8. I think that's actually pretty good. Okay. Now I have 1 Divine Cloth. I need to figure out who I'm going to use it for. Wrong button. Customize. Okay. Brave Jumper. No, it doesn't give evasion. I'm actually strongly considering his gives 20 arts. 5, 7, 5, 10, and 20 arts versus Tio. 5, 7, 5, 90, 20 arts. I mean, she currently has better defensive armor, so I'm gonna get Testament Garbs, because it will be more beneficial, because Wazi's is pretty bad currently. 360 to 575 and 20 arts and 45 and 45 more ADF. Nice. He's very squishy in terms of ADF. But now it's time to keep talking to people. This is gonna be empty. It's not empty. Darn. Now I have to talk to these fools. The hell's gotten into those dumbasses? Teaming up with those blue bastards of all people? Don't you think we should join them, though, Jed? Things are kinda going to shit, you know? The hell are you saying, Huey? We're vipers! That makes backstabbing rats like them our prey. We gotta strike them down like... You heard Wald. The Saber Vipers are over. When are you gonna get that? Sorry. Just let me think things. I can't lisp. Just let me think things through. And don't even try to slink off on your own. Maybe I talk to them again, they have a different interaction. That's good enough for me, though. This is Rixie's room. But no, this is not Rixie's room. Rixie's room is on the 2nd floor. I'm worried about the state of this city. But I'm even more worried about the safety of Armand and his family over in Liberal. I love the character growth. Just every time you visit him, he's just a better person. Now he cares more about his son's life than his own. Oh. It's good character growth for a character that doesn't matter. I'm even more worried about the safety of Armand and his family over in Liberal. My son and grandson are the best things to happen to me in a long time. There must be some other way I can get in touch with them. It's so good. Like, in Zero, he was an awful person. He was insufferable. He wasn't the worst person, but he was just insufferable. Now he's a good guy. Just what in damnation is that blue mist outside? I mean, an even better question is, what's the point of that mirror? Oh, mirror. Window. I've got to warn the other tenants to stay indoors for now. Yeah, what's the purpose of that window? Like, I guess it might have space there, but like, there wouldn't be that much space. It would be at best like a courtyard view. Because there's no way, like his door should be like, if it was actually spatially accurate, which it isn't. His door would be like here, which would put that window kind of here. At which point, looking straight through there would just see the wall here. Anyway, that's not relevant. This was Rixia's room. I wonder if I had Rixia with me, if she would comment, but I'm not going to do that. The miner? No, he's not a miner, he's a construction worker. They told us we were being put under martial law. We never expected it would become this serious. I'm so tense. My hands keep trembling when I try to cook. What are you cooking? Mommy and Daddy look really worried about something. I hope everything's okay. This situation's getting dicey here in Crossbell, and I can't even begin to guess how things will pan out. But no matter what happens, I swear I'm going to keep Corona and Lima safe. Please, drunkard. Hey, we get to see the drunkard in his house, in his room. Wow, Van's dad is way more lame when he's sober. My old man hasn't been able to afford any booze lately, but instead of getting depressed, he's whatever this is. Ugh, barf. It's like I don't even know him anymore. Listen up, Van. You too, young lady. Stay inside no matter what, alright? Don't worry, son. Your pops is gonna keep you and your friend here safe. Ah, that's nice. Ugh, cut it out, old man. You're gonna make me barf. He's at least like... you have to respect it. Sure, he's a drunkard, but at least in these moments, when he's not drunk, he cares about his family. Ooh, an enemy. Can I ambush it? Will they let me ambush it? I don't think they're gonna let me ambush it because it doesn't move in a good way. Ooh. Okay, how much damage? Big hit. Ooh, it's burst already. I could just farm them for U material for like an hour and get all the divine cloth I could ever use. It feels weird to be cleaning now, of all times. Still, it's not like there's anything better to do. I guess I'll give the hallway another once over. I mean, yeah, nothing you can do at this point. Not knowing how long martial law will be in place is getting on my nerves. What is this nonsense? If one of those monsters outside lays a hand on my restaurant, I'll cleave it in half myself. He could. I could believe that he could, except he has a ladle. He should really be holding a cleaver. The situation outside is unimaginable. Maybe we should have closed up shop yesterday when we had the chance. Maybe. That hubby of mine had better be safe at home. Oh, was he... Wait, no. It was him and her and her son? I'd have closed up shop earlier if I knew this was going to happen. No, she's one of the people out front. Okay. Because there was a character who was sitting right here with their son right there who was, like, complaining about their husband. I'm worried about my stall. Kronk. I hope Roy and Chairman Moores are alright too. What about whatever Roy's sister's name is? Me? I forget her name. It starts with an M. Care about her too. I'm scared, Dins. It's okay, Lily. I'm right here with you. Yeah, because you'll do so much. I could just buy some noodles. I could just buy noodles. Oh, that's funny. What even are those things walking around outside? They're not going to do anything to us, are they? I mean, if you went outside, they might. I wonder how Rixie is doing right now, wherever she is. I'm so worried about her. What if she's out there What if she's out there while all of this is happening to Crossbell? This could be a good opportunity to reunite Shan Shan with Rixia. Shoot. Now I have to do that. Like, I'm legally mandated to run all the way back, swap, I guess, Wazi with Rixia? No, yeah, definitely. Can I manage my party here? Nice. I can use him to swap them. Of course, any fights here are going to be rough because she's kind of dead weight, comparatively. Because 9 levels is is a major difference. I'm also going to swing by her apartment. Rixia, is that really you? Where have you been? I've been worried sick. Shan Shan, I'm sorry for causing you so much concern. Yeah. You'd better be sorry, you big dummy. Still, thank goodness I got to see you again. Or, wah. Don't cry, Shan Shan. What do you mean don't cry? You expect me to not miss my best friend in the world? Oof. Probably rough for Shan Shan because I bet Rixia's best friend is Ilya. I'll hate you forever and ever if you leave without saying anything again. You got that? Loud and clear. I can't apologize enough, Shan Shan. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm happy for you, for the both of you. So technically speaking, well, not technically speaking, absolutely. I can't think of a single other other than her apartment. I don't think there's anything else that I would need Rixia for. Because, like, and she doesn't even care about her old apartment. But, like, I can't think of another reason to have Rixia with me, so bye. I would love to use her as a character, but she just doesn't perform a role in the party that I would require. Now, is Wazi totally replaceable with Tio or Ellie? Probably. Their S-craft, for damage, their S-crafts are worse, but it's sort of, they also are better for defense, so there's a definite, obvious trade-off. Oh, but because I swapped stuff, I need to change my... Okay, no, I don't. It's because I meleeed with him. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, still spinning. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. I should be able to now attack. Then on his turn, he doesn't deal damage because he is a guard. I don't know why it's still targeting me. Anyway, still just button spam. Yeah, 1 U material every kill. Totally worth farming. They're probably not gonna let me do this. Yep. Will they let me do the Jizo statue? I mean, I'm not doing this because I'm not gonna be able to get the final one, and I don't care if I can't get the final one, so. Okay, where's the kid? Nice. Your grandpa and Roy are standing watch outside, except they're inside. They won't let those scary things get to us. So don't you worry, Mei-Ling. You've got nothing to be afraid of. Roy and Grandpa told me to stay up here. It should have been here, not here. I'm so scared. They're not outside. She's lying. I'm worried for the safety of our street vendors. Many of them insisted on keeping their businesses open even after martial law was declared, so I didn't protest. It's my fault they wound up stranded. If anything were to happen to them, it would be my responsibility alone. It would also be their own, so don't worry, Grandpa. I'm sure Kronk and the others will be alright. It sucks that we can't get in touch with the Civic Center, but the best thing we can do right now is stay put at home. Hey, actually responsible. Fisherman's Guild. Fisherman's Guild. Who is in the Fisherman's Guild? Oops. We carry plenty of preserved food here. So don't even think about using this tank to fish. Got it? Good joke, good joke. I enjoy it. We can't fish So all I can do to pass the time is repair our gear. These people don't have homes. Like, they just live at the Fisherman's Guild. First, we couldn't leave the city. And now, we can't even leave the darn building. I miss fishing. Things have gotten so turbulent. I hope everyone in Armorica is alright. I could buy a bunch of those, it'd be a waste. But I could. That looks like a car award, like Lexus or Hyundai. Hyundai? This seems relevant. Yo, yo, yo. The SSS? What the dickens are you doing here? We haven't seen any of you since the day Croix was made president. Good to see you're in one piece. You're still in one piece. Hey guys, it's been a while, hasn't it? We are glad to see you all are okay. Haha, that goes double for us. Oh, my sweet little Tio has finally come back to me. Oh, honestly, you all do realize this isn't the time for small talk, right? Yeah, we all miss each other. But you know what I miss more? Some good intel. Now get over here and dish. We're up for it if you are. Time skip. So that's what you've been up to. You were arrested. We didn't have a clue of what to make of the situation, but this helps clear things up. My mind was racing all over the place when I heard a red Aeon had suddenly showed up on the West Highway too. But it was actually the Bright Gang, huh? Go figure. Then there's Heiyue and the CGF Resistance Force helping out at the East and North Gates. Heiyue's not helping out. They have their own goals. It seems you've been calling in quite a few favors, haven't you? Heh, what can I say? We're a popular bunch. So, the magic golems in the city haven't been attacking the citizens? Not for now, at least. We've been on the alert and patrolling around the area for anyone who might have gotten locked out. But as far as we can tell, there hasn't been a single instance of those walking suits of metal attacking a citizen. It's almost like they're not quite that deplorable. Then the president must have control over them after all. That's actually kind of a relief, strangely enough. It's not strange. I mean, that he has control might be a strange relief, but like, that doesn't mean all the people trapped indoors aren't scared out of their minds, though. Lloyd's right. The longer this goes on, the harder it's going to be to guarantee the public's safety. I hear you. The guild can't just sit on its hands on this. As far as we're concerned, civilians are in danger. That's why we're going to help you break into Orcus Tower and arrest Quaz's sorry butt. Much appreciated. It will be heartening to have the guild's cooperation. There's just one thing. I'd bet anything that Arius is waiting up in that tower. He's probably got Maribel and that ogre with him too. Okay, like, Maribel's not a combat relevant threat as far as we're aware. Not that this is any news to you, but if you break in there, you're going to be in for the fights of your lives. Believe us, we know. Shoot me. No matter the barriers that stand in our way, we have no choice but to overcome them. Shoot me. Well, alrighty. As long as you know what you're getting yourselves into. Just give us a ring when it's go time. We'll be preparing until we hear from you. Will do. See you later. Oh, but like, stop with barriers and overcoming. At least, like, use a thesaurus. Something weird happened while I was patrolling outside earlier. I could swear I sensed someone familiar. Could it have been? Nah, there's no way. Forget I said anything. My guess would be Aryan Road, or Walled. It's one of those two that are the only things I can guess. Restrictions have been getting tighter ever since the speaker's declaration of invalidity. They're even cutting down on ambulances. We've been making do with whatever medical supplies we have in the city for anyone who can't be transported to St. Ursula. There's a limit to what treatment people can receive here or at the cathedral, though. It's imperative that the hospital be accessible. That's another reason this liberation mission has to succeed. We helped everyone who couldn't make it home take shelter indoors. We didn't have time to check inside all of the buildings, but I'm sure Pearl is somewhere safe. The president clearly doesn't care about keeping up appearances with the actions he's taken. There's no telling what turn the situation might take next, so be careful, SSS. Those magic golems Qua has deployed are going to be a headache and a half. We'll need to take every precaution to ensure no civilians are harmed during this liberation mission. Regardless, unleashing those monsters and letting them roam around the city is unconscionable at best. We're going to make Qua pay for his crimes. I swear it on the name of the supporting gauntlet. Our hands have been tied ever since Crossbell declared independence. The guild has a duty to remain neutral and stay out of that kind of business. But putting civilians in danger like this is a whole different matter entirely. It's not happening on our watch. That's why we're going to help you break into Orca's tower and arrest Quaz's sorry butt. I just like killing these guys. It benefits my... Vanish is so bad. Okay, they can't be vanished. That's actually good. I'm not about to get deathblowed. Anyway. That's that. He doesn't regen. I need to... He doesn't have healing. It feels wasteful, but... Ooh. That's the guy whose sister lives here. In the room to the left, and that's Fran's mother. Ooh, Wazi, you're back? Hey, Azel. It's been a while. What's with the getup? And where's Abbas? That's a long story. One best save for another occasion. I'll be sure to give you and the boys the skinny eventually. For now, keep that sister and kid brother of yours safe. Sure. And yeah, now probably isn't the best time. Still, I'm glad you're alright, Wazi. Likewise. Catch you later, Azel. Well, is that you? Thank Eidos you're safe, Mom. I'm so relieved to see you. You too, sweetie. It's been so long. You know I have faith in you, but I was starting to get worried. The Defense Force must have been keeping you too busy to come home, right? Well, about that. Don't worry, dear. I know things have been complicated for everyone in this mess Qua started. I also heard that Fran was discharged from the hospital. Are both my daughters working with you, Detective? That's right, ma'am. They're in good hands, and we couldn't do what we're doing without their support. Hee, that's exactly what I was hoping you'd say. You'll be hearing no complaints from me. I hope you and your sister I want you and your sister to take the path you each think is right, Noelle. Choose one that'll let you march on without any regrets, and I'm sure your father will be watching from Eidos' kingdom with pride. We will, Mom. And we enter her house, and we steal a teddy bear. Azzy's here, so everything's gonna be okay. I just know it. I mean, this is not the type of series where this kid would die. Azel hurried home from the downtown district. Thankfully, that calmed poor Hugo enough to stop his crying. I wasn't crying. You sure you weren't? You're a brave little boy, aren't you, Hugo? Like, the weird thing is, there's no way they kill Hugo. But then they have the whole thing with Ren and like the paradise location that is gone into in reasonable detail in Trails in the Sky the Third, which is very much worse and more troubling than a kid dying. The door is locked. It seems that the tenant has already vacated the place. Good choice. He made the right choice to get out. Marie. Don't worry. Okay, Mary? I'm gonna call her Mary now. Actually, no, Marie still fits with the, like, posh attitude. Don't worry. Okay, Marie? I'll protect you no matter what. And it's gonna be a Fumia. Oh, it's a Niao. Not a Fumia. Martial law has been enacted. It would be best for us to stay home. I'm sure everything will be alright. This couldn't possibly last forever. I'm worried about our old neighbors from the residential district. I hope Sophia and Cindy are safe. Okay, so I think I'm done with the north segment. Wait, does Shroud... Okay, no. For a second I thought Shroud made me totally invisible, but then it didn't. It just makes it significantly more invisible. Okay. Plan is Harbor District. Probably can't go to IBC. And then back down to Central Square. And then going... Actually, I might go Central Square first to go to the terminal in the SSS building. See if there's anything there. And the cat upstairs. The SSS building. We're home. Finally. That, I don't remember seeing that. I'm letting this run because this is all just repeat. It all happened already. Haha. Really brings back memories. It does. It hasn't even been a month, and yet... Heh, gets you right in the heart, doesn't it? Honestly, I'm surprised the building hasn't been completely ransacked. I thought the defense force might have searched it head to toe. Maybe it was because they were being considerate towards Kia. Considerate is technically the right word, but the tone is not right. I could see the president wanting to stay on her good side. I doubt they'd want to offend her by destroying a place she loves so dearly. That's some slick thinking. A very unsentimental motive on their part, but I'm happy it stayed the same either way. Meow. I'm not gonna get the quartz though. Hope. It's good to see you're safe. Nyago. Nyao. Nyan. Yes, I see. Thank you. Yes, yes. We just had to step away for a little while. We will come back as soon as we can. I promise. What did he say? He has been waiting for us all this time. Again, he's green. He also expressed how relieved he is to discover that his roommates are okay. On point. Haha, is that so? Hehe. How oddly faithful for a cat. Why don't we put some food out for him while we're here? Give him a fish. Give him a fish. Nya 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 nya. Cope is really scarfing it down. It would seem he missed the taste of cat food. He supposedly hunted his own prey while we were away. Damn, really? What a badass. I'm not surprised. Cope took care of himself long before we moved in. I wonder if that's where you would get the quartz. I'm not reading this because it doesn't matter. Wait, what did it say? Yeah, we just go back to the Merkaba if we need one. Can we go back to the Merkaba? Merkaba? Anyway, I'm checking this area. Actually, no, I don't want to go to the west because that's where... if I go to the west, that's where the car is. And that might... It might not directly trigger anything, because that would be a little weird, but... Noelle's room. Ooh. Wait, look at this. What? That overgrown cue ball? Never seen a rock so shiny and white before. If memory serves, from the beach. You gave this to Kia as a present at Michelin, correct? Yeah. We had a little competition for finding white stones. I found this big lug and gave it to Kia as a keepsake. Do you suppose she simply forgot it here? Lloyd picked up the white stone. Hey Lloyd, everyone. What the? I was happy being with you. I can't do the voice. But still, even so, this is goodbye. She's dead. Could that have been Kia? No, it was someone else. No doubt. But how? Magic. My senses tell me that the stone was imbued with some of Kia's residual emotions, as if her hesitations and sorrows were packed into it by force. Kia. The things people are willing to put an innocent child up to. We can't hesitate. This stone is just another reminder of that fact. Kia has been suppressing these feelings since the day we lost her. What they're putting her through can't go on. Not for another second. That's right. Nothing could justify the burden they've placed on her. I mean, the only thing we know, like, I'm not saying they're incorrect. The only thing we know for a fact that they're doing to Kia is making her stay at Orcus Tower and providing magic power to the Aeons. She doesn't even know what the Aeons are doing with their mass murder, as far as we're aware. Like, I don't know. We, the SSS, don't know what they're doing to Kia right now. There's nothing we know is definitive. We're finding our way to Keto and setting this right. If they want to stop us, let them try. We won't rest until we bring her back, smiling face and all. It's time to roll, everyone. No, it isn't. It's time to keep talking to people. Wait for us, Kia. We are coming. Divine Zero Orb. That's equipment right there. Strength, defense, ATS, ADF, plus 50 prevents ailments. If the CP gain up applies to the invigorate part, impassion, it would be useful. Because impassion gives so much regen. I don't know. If it does, then I would want that instead of the rush emblem, but for now I'm going to get rid of the... Gladiator belt would be worse if that's the case. Let's go Divine Zero Orb, get her kind of tanky. Because the harder she is to kill, the harder the entire team is to kill. Bear. Okay, probably nothing up here. That's a good view. So, I am going to... Yeah, maybe... Yeah, so I'll do the central square, and then, depending on how long that takes, I might do Harbor District today, and then next time will be West Residential Entertainment Admin, after which it will I'll do Back Alley with Central Square. But after that, it'll be time to, I don't know, save the day. Well, I'll be. It's good to see you kids in here for once. Hello, Drond. I hope you've been doing well. Ha, you're a sight for sore eyes. Hard at work, I take it. By the by, some of your friends in the CPD clued me into what's going on. Things may have gone off the deep end, but I still managed to get in some new stock for you guys. They're nothing too fancy, but go ahead and give them a look. Thanks, Grond. We'll do that. Oops, wrong button. No evasion. No evasion. What the? 30% to... That accuracy drop's pretty wild. Yes, it's actually like kind of just bad. Because I already have all of them. And I already upgraded it. Maybe he'll have... He doesn't. Grail lockets would be nice. Oops. I don't want a fair fight. No fair fights for you, please. Please turn. Quick time saves. I can't vanish him, that's fine. I could kill them anyway. Okay, if I can take out these dudes right here. Okay, the fact that Noelle keeps getting the team rush is actually suboptimal. Because her normal attack is worth more than anyone else's normal attack. So her having the turn to actually attack would be better. Again, 10. Ooh, it's mostly empty. I have no idea what's happening outside. The only reason I hold up in here is because I don't have anything to eat back at home. I guess there's nothing else for it. I might as well repair my balloon pump while I wait for things to die down. It's pretty much like, why would they have stuff to eat here? Like, this is a tech store. Lloyd, you're alright. By the skin of my teeth, yeah. Some of the other members of the CPD gave us the rundown on what's going on. You guys are working to take care of this whole mess, right? Thank Ado somebody is. Oh, and just so you know, we want to do whatever we can to help, too. Yes, you're welcome to use our services whenever you like. Just make sure to stay safe out there. We will. Thanks, everyone. I mean, no new quartz, right? I mean, another mine 3 would be nice, but I already sold all my stuff and then used a bunch. I already have 3 casts. Yeah, that's fine. Do I have all these? Maybe, I don't think any of these are useful. I kind of want to see what those look like, but... I already have all those. I already have all the... Oh. That one's nice. That one's actually very good. I would honestly say most of them are not exceptionally good, but that one's actually pretty good. That one I enjoy. Does it fit? I don't know. She loves cars, so she wouldn't necessarily love bikes. Hehe. Modern. Modern statements for modern times. Though apparently there's a lot about biking and women in the distant past, and like paved roads and cycling promoted women getting out of the house, which is just kind of fun to think about. The like side effects, positive, of different changes, like, because you can't really bike on gravel, whereas like pre-paving roads it would all be like rough and it wouldn't be nice to bike on necessarily. I hope my daughter was able to return home before the lockdown. We haven't been able to use orbital communication since they declared martial law. I'm so worried about her. Who is your daughter? Miss Ellie in the SSS. What are all of you doing here? Martial law hasn't ended, has it? No, unfortunately not. I was afraid of that. How has the department store been managing, Neston? Per our customer's request, we were keeping our doors open for as long as we could after martial law was declared yesterday. But then came the mist. From there, staff and customers alike began to take shelter in here. All of us have been trapped ever since. They probably have food, though. We were expecting to hear some kind of announcement about it overnight. But the government gave us nothing but radio silence. Seriously, what are they thinking? What indeed? Clearly, we need to intervene as soon as possible. I know you're all restless, sir, but don't worry. The SSS is currently working to bring an end to this whole situation. In the meantime, I'm going to have to ask that you keep everyone in the store until the situation outside is under control. I understand. Tread carefully out there, SSS. Oh, and before you go, please take this with you. May it serve to keep you safe. Thank you, Neston. You're much too kind to us. Ooh, they're together. I mean, they should have left because neither of them is Crossbell. They should have just abandoned the country, but I'm actually a big ball of anxiety right now. Being with Southwark helps calm me down, though. She should really be on the other side of the counter, though. I never thought a man could make me feel this safe. Having your loved ones there for you is reassuring during crises like these. Maybe this makes me a sap, but it fills me with courage I wouldn't have otherwise. Nothing interesting, or interesting, nothing necessary. Though, some celestial bombs wouldn't be bad as backup, but I have 56. I have so many of them. I kind of want to talk to everyone. Oh, these two, I hate them. They're not actually that busy. I'm going to check the roof first. Oh, I thought that the mother and son would be here. Because, like, honestly, I think if I was in this scenario, I wouldn't go outside, but, like, I would want to stand on this sort of roof where it's safe up here, relatively speaking, and just being able to look out across the city. It would be a bad sight. It would be worrying, but it would be a cool sight. The president was confident no one could attack us, so long as we have those Aeons as weapons. Again, was confident, so long as we have. Was confident, so long as we had those Aeons as weapons. But he failed to mention anything about the armored knights we have marching around town right now. The lack of transparency is troubling, to say the least. All they've managed to do is frighten the public. Whew, what a character. I mean, even if we went home, we'd just end up stuck there instead. Low-key, though, I guess I do kind of miss my family. I know they declared, like, martial law or whatevs, but they could have warned us about the mist or those big grody night guys outside. They're not grody. That's mean. I so should have gone home. At first, I thought for certain that it was the CDF who protected us from the Empire's railway guns. But the truth, like most of this whole mess, is making me feel anything but relieved. I suppose all that talk about establishing a United Nations was just for show. Hey, he's on the right track. I actually have one of everything, cool. How long do they plan to keep martial law in effect? Most families likely have no more than a week's worth of groceries stocked up. I deeply dread what might happen if this isn't resolved quickly. Well, it can be resolved pretty quick. I talked to everyone. I'm out. Now it's time for... Ooh. Yeah, Shroud really makes it harder for them to notice you. Now it's time to go into here. Let's go there after. Let's just do back alley first, quickly. Oh, it's her and him. What am I going to do now? How am I supposed to get home? Yeah. Our club was closed because of martial law, so I came to Eric's and drank myself to sleep. Wait, what's everyone else doing in here? Is something going on outside? Talk about a cluster out there. But hey, if I can't bark, then I might as well take things easy and dog it. Those monsters haven't wandered into the back alley yet, it seems. I'm not sure exactly how dangerous it is in the city, but you're welcome to take shelter here if you need to. You have to respect that. And because of that, I'm going to purchase 1 pinky rose. Probably not allowed in, yep. Imelda. Well, well, if it isn't the SSS. Things are about to get a lot more entertaining around here now that you've made it back into the city. It's good to see you again too, Imelda, but you do realize this isn't just fun and games and that our lives are on the line, right? Lloyd, do you really think she isn't aware? Do you really believe she isn't aware? Do you really think she'll care about you saying this? I would suggest that you stay indoors if you value your safety. I know. As far as I'm concerned, I have the best seat in the house right here. Nah, the best seat's on top of the department store. Now do me a favor and put our dear Mr. President in his place. Respectable. Any of these I want to purchase. A Passionate Rouge for Noelle might be interesting. Extra Still Blues might be useful. But okay, what does Noelle have equipped? Am I gonna buy it and then not use it? Probably. Actually, I think the range, like the accuracy is not that important, but the +3 range I think is worth it. And the prevents ailments is worth it as well. So I don't think I have any real reason to purchase the attack one. And I think I might switch a Still Blue for the instead of the Rush emblem might be worth it. Though it also might be better to not have 2 Still Blues equipped on Wazi. Like that might be unnecessary. But this is going to be a little better. I'm hoping Impassion will be enough CP regen. Can I, what does Impassion require? Because if I can get it on someone other than him, it would be good. 933. I don't think I can get this on him because that would require fire and that would be too much commitment. But I could get it on her. I could try to get 933 on her. Give her fire things here instead of space, or instead of time. I think that might be better. Though, it would be better in specific situations. So if I were to do this, put that attack here, put the Onyx Gem here, I need 933, but the 3s are Mirage and Space. If I found a Mirage and Space, like this would be functional. It looks... I could get a... If I had another Shroud, it would work. Giving her another Shroud wouldn't be terrible. Like, getting a Mind 3, equipping a Shroud on her, but... I mean, the bonus from this would be better. It would give me... Shroud would give me better options for other stuff, though. I've gotten sidetracked. So, I don't think I can make a Mind 3, can I? No. Anyone have a Mind 3 equipped that doesn't really need it? No. I don't think I have a mine 3 to spare, because he needs it, because that's damage. No, does he really need it? I don't know, but... I guess I could just go with that. Then that would give her Impassion and Adamantine Guard, actually. That would be nice to have 2 people with Adamantine Guard. I still have Chrono Drive. Actually, Chrono Drive is only 3. I don't think I need hit 3. I don't think the bonus is super important. I think it might be worth more to have more options so I can Chrono Drive more quickly. It doesn't give me... It doesn't stack well because her chains are really bad. Like 3-1-1-1. It's worse than Randy. Randy has a better quartz setup. But one last bit for today is 27. There was a kid down there. Oh, it's this family. That's wholesome. Mimi and I went to pick Abel up from work, but then this terrifying mist forced us to take shelter here. Supposedly, those odd mechanical creatures can recognize citizens, so there's no risk they'll attack us. But even still, I can't describe how terrifying it is when one of those things glances my way. Since I work for the city, I had to stay overtime to help residents find shelter. I didn't have time to go home myself. But somehow, Sally and Mimi saw it coming, so they left to find me. Now we're all stuck here. I wish they would have stayed safe at home, but I'm happy to have them by my side. Guess what? The nice people here gave us all food for free. It should be free, but it's free. It was so yummy too. How nice. And then, yep, she's never anywhere else. Slurp. I go to the restroom for one moment, and suddenly this blue mist has us stranded. What in the world is going on here? More importantly, what are those giant mechanical knights patrolling the city? Are they supposed to be protecting us from Ereboni and Calvard? I'd say we deserve an explanation for this. You're with the police, right? Yes? They say you've been operating independently of the CDF. Is that true? Yes, it is. We're trying to find a peaceful solution to this whole affair. Has your restaurant been in any danger? No, we've been all right. Other than the few customers stuck here, it's mainly been me and my staff. I would expect the circumstances are calmer here than at other businesses. And since we're a restaurant, we have plenty of food to go around. I see. That's a relief to hear. That being said, the situation outside isn't likely to become safer anytime soon. We would appreciate it if you could have everyone remain in here for the time being. Understood, ma'am. Did the government intend for this to happen? All the crazy stuff going on in the city? Why didn't they give us more warning about it? Things wouldn't have turned out half as chaotic. It's pathetic that it took the city falling into chaos for me to realize this, but I finally understand what Braun has been trying to tell me. A chef is only as good as their last customer's review. It's true. For so long, I only made dishes to satisfy my own ego. I can't believe how much of a tool I've been. Tool and fool. I love watching my cooking bring joy to others. There's no greater honor for a chef. Knowing a customer likes our food so much that they'd visit even during a crisis like this, that gives me strength. It's kind of funny. Okay, here's where I'm going to stop. Next time, we'll be exploring the rest of the city. Ooh, they can go downstairs. And the rest of the city, meaning Harbor District, followed by West Street, Residential, Entertainment, Admin, I probably can't go to Orcus. And I assume interacting with the car will be what will be required to progress. But that will be for next time, as we make our trails to Azure. I don't know what the Azure that we are making trails to is, but Trails from Zero made sense. They started from nothing, da 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 da. Like, I hope that they very clearly have like a clear Azure thing. But anyway, that's where I will stop for today. Have a nice day. Bye bye.